This is the control entity. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Um, I'm getting a channel message right now that there is someone who is really trying to recreate something from their past. It's it's not it's not for everyone. This is not a message that's for everyone. This is definitely a romantic situation. It's like maybe you've found yourself single, or you are, maybe you're in a relationship already with somebody right now, or maybe you're looking for a new relationship. But you really need to embrace that there's some kind of past situation that that's actually what's on your mind. It's not really you're not acting in good faith, and you need to be called out on it. I really know that that can be uncomfortable for some people. So if that's not you, or if that is just like not something you really want to start thinking about right now, then that's okay. This video is not for you. But yeah, so you're sort of in your own way. You're just, yeah, you're really leaning into what this energy is. I'm not gonna really tell you exactly how these cards are speaking to me in that exact way. I'm just gonna kind of speak freely, so you might just see me like playing with some cards right now. Um, and there's a reason for that. That is because, um, yeah, there's a lot happening in your life right now. There's a lot, sort of like romantic options, and I know that that can be a good thing. That can seem like a good thing, but if you're trying to kind of recreate this older situation, that is actually not a good feeling. Of course, there's something you're going into, maybe a situation with like a sort of disingenuous energy and like an expectation of how things should go. And it's, obviously, if you start a new relationship with this kind of like, this like abandon for what is in this new person's best interest, it's like if you're on a mission sort of to recreate an older situation, then it's really leaving other people in a strange position. You're going to have to at some point make a commitment to actually show up um for somebody romantically in a way that is good for them. That doesn't mean that you have to stay with them, but it's like, think of how ultimately, if you start a relationship off where you aren't totally over a past relationship, or you have an ideal in your head that you're trying to live up to, like maybe I'm getting like trying to do almost like a redo of the older relationship with, that you just want to make some better decisions this time, or make it go a little bit better. But it's at some point in the future that is gonna really fall apart and cave in. It's gonna have you just up at night oh, I see. You've already been up at night worrying. You've been staying up late at night kind of sweating about how the old situation went, and you need to drop that energy. This is like, I didn't see this before, but now I get it. The old situation was really painful. You went through a painful breakup of some sort. You've been worrying about what you could have done different, and you need to stop sweating about the possibilities of what could have been in the past, or what might happen in your future relationships. um, yeah, you're really being sort of like sneaky and not totally showing up for yourself. You need to stop thinking of it in that way, and just, before you start actually pursuing this relationship or any relationship further, you need to really think about what you want. You can get the things that you want. You are in a good position, actually. but you're not seeing it for what it is, because you're not embracing that these worries have to be dropped. They don't have to be solved. You keep trying to solve it and like rethink the way things went, and maybe if you think about it one more time or stay up late one more time thinking about it, but you're having trouble finding peace about that. You just feel like you have to like take action or do something or make a move and contact and do things a certain type of way, but like that isn't the energy. You have lessons that you learn by having the things go that way. And I know that it sucks, but it's basically like, if you can't accept that that like the new thing that you are going to get in your life, if you can't accept that it's that like letting go of the old relationship entirely and just going into a new romantic situation with an open heart and an open mind, and if you can't do that, you need to just be single for a while. I know that really sucks for some people to hear that, but so you'll learn that lesson a lot better if you're a single. If you keep going forward and trying to like just like move into a new romantic relationship, you're gonna have trouble learning that lesson, and you're in danger of just repeating the same mistakes over, is what I'm getting. So yeah, it's gonna take a lot of strength to do that. It might even take for you to like move to an entirely new situation, take all of all the actions that you need to take are forward into an entirely new lifestyle, new timeline. And you're not gonna, it's gonna take a lot for you to do that, but you do have it in you. You have what it takes to do that. It's like King of Cups energy, but it's what it's gonna feel like though is this like leaving a lot on the table, like a lot of like what you're looking for in a relationship right now is like things that you feel like you almost can't live without, that you're scared to go on and into a new lifestyle, a new life, a new timeline, I'll say, without bringing all of the good feelings or the longing that you have for things to be good from your past lifestyle. But like if you just leave all of that behind and just go out onto an entirely new life, and if that's how you look at it, you're gonna feel there's a lot out there. There are so many other people out there. What you've been doing is sitting there and kind of fantasizing about this one love when there's actually so many other ways that things could be. And what you're really doing in the past relationship, I think, was like giving more than you get to people, like offering things that like you really shouldn't offer to people in a relationship. And that's why you found yourself being hurt. And it's, of course, it's like it takes two people to be in a bad relationship or a good relationship, but in this particular scenario, it's like the only thing you can control about relationships are the way that you give what you have to give to people. And if you take some time and look at things for what they really are, and really look at all the other ways, all the other types of people and types of relationships there are available to you, then you'll be able to give what you have to offer in a way that satisfies the other person and yourself. That's what the problem is, of the balance between give and take is not as important as you knowing when to give and when to not give. So you're gonna be offered so much, but it's really about like you giving a little bit too much of yourself. And it's like, this is a straight up message to work on yourself right now. Don't pursue a relationship yet. Someday, if you do work on yourself, the possibilities of things being so much better than they used to be will come up. They're just gonna it's going to be completely worth it to just concentrate and work on yourself. Look at that. Yeah. Listen, anyone can be your brand new love, okay? Once you get your mind stuck on like this certain relationship and this certain person, it can be so painful, but really anyone can be a brand new love. It's not, you're thinking too small that there's this one person, but there's actually a great relationship out there for you. You need to you need to really make peace with letting that whole dynamic of the old relationship go first before you try to fall in love with someone. There's no rush. Life is very long in this respect, and you have a lot of time. That it won't even be a long time either. It's like you're worried, you're rushing too much into trying to capture something that isn't even available to you right now. It's not good for you. That's why the reason that it's not working out the way you want is because what you want is not actually what you want. You need to spend some time working on becoming more of the kind of person you want to be first, and then when that happens, the relationship that you get into is going to be so much better than what you have had in the past. I hope that message helps. I'm the Control Entity. Thank you so much for watching this video.